Hello everyone, bringing you another video today from the National Army Museum's collection at Stevenage, and today we're going to be having a look at some conservation work which has been going on with one of the conservation staff here, Charlotte. We're looking at some map cases which are being stored in a new way to help preserve them and to help prevent any further damage to them, because obviously due to the brittle nature of the cellulose acetate used in making them, over the years they have degraded somewhat unavoidably, but a new storage solution has been worked out for these to make sure that they don't suffer any further degradation, and that's what we're going to have a look at now. So just having a look at three different map cases here, fairly early examples dating from the Great War, which have quite unusual in not having any protection for the actual cellulose, which obviously contains the map and protects the map from the elements. And Charlotte, who's one of the conservation team here, has obviously been repackaging these. I'm just going to talk a little bit about that to protect them better because they've sustained some damage over the years.
Yes, we've basically made them individual trays so that they all fit in the same box. Before this they were separately packaged and obviously taking up a lot more space, and tissue had been used to support them, but it really wasn't doing the job that we wanted. We just want to have them sort of fixed in their individual sort of insets. So what we've used is Plastizo, which is a type of plastic sort of foam, but it's conservation grade, and you can actually cut it yourself with a knife if you're careful, and then you can cut out the shapes of the objects that you wish to place inside. And then what I've done is I've backed it onto a Corex board, which is another type of fluted board which we use in conservation quite a lot, and that can be attached with double-sided tape. The specific brand that I use is has been tested, already tested, so that it's safe to use.
It's safe for conservation,
yeah.
Yes.
And then I've basically used Tyvek quite a lot in the collection. It's quite a useful material, and I've created sort of little inserts here and tucked the Tyvek in. So
they're fully supported, and there's no weight resting on them once they're back in the box.
Exactly.
And you have these pull tabs on the end to lift these out. So just an innovative way of storing delicate items.
Yeah.
And this is the same material, the Tyvek is the same material that the suit covers and stuff for the uniforms are made from as well now.
Yeah.
As opposed to plastic, it's a better material for that purpose.
Yeah.
Interesting. And just as I say, we'll have a quick look at the three different designs here. It's a real shame that they have. I mean, this one here at the end is in much better condition, and obviously should now be well conserved. As you say, they're fully protected from any weight bearing down upon them, and well supported. And you can see here the fragments have been kept as well.
It's quite interesting. You can see how it's reacted with the metals.
Yes.
It's probably something to do if we assume that it's possibly cellulose acetate, that could be actually like the acids that are coming out or being released reacting with the metal.
Yes.
And also there's a little...
You can see, yes.
Yeah.
Quite heavily corroded. The brass has become quite heavily corroded over the years. So the problem mixing brass and leather, of course, is that the leather holds moisture as well, which is not ideal. But then on this one, as you say, the painted finish on these is I think they're chrome rivets potentially, but the brass ring there isn't in as bad condition. It's just, as you say, it's these little things with conservation, isn't it? It's a difficulty of trying to keep materials that don't like being next to each other in as good a condition as possible. Yeah. Thank you very much, Charlotte. Very interesting. Thank you. So there we are. I hope you found it interesting looking at that, as I always say. If you have, and you'd like to see more of this sort of thing, please do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And whether you're newly subscribing or you've previously subscribed, please do make sure you hit the little bell with the notification button down below. That will, of course, alert you when I upload future videos. If you really like my uploads and you would like to support the channel, you can. Both Patreon and PayPal are linked down below. And as ever, a massive thank you to everybody who supports the channel using those two methods. It's greatly appreciated, as I always say. If you'd like to follow the channel on social media, you can. Facebook, Instagram and Twitter are all linked down below. And if you'd like to get in touch but you don't really use social media, there is of course an email address down there as well. That's everything for this video, so until next time, bye for now.